before me.
Alright, the name of this video is Musicians Who Predicted Their Deaths Perfectly.
Search up Ice Spice concert.
Let's go.
Naruto versus Pain fight.
Death. Number 1 XXX.
We'll look up anime fights after. Yo, that shit stank. Yo, get some anime fights ready. We gonna look up some anime fights in a minute, bro.
In his documentary Look at Me, X told
Shinji,
his
this
record
video
label
reminds
the
me of
age at which he'd
https://
die.
And he just looked me dead in the eye and he was like, I'm not gonna make it past 21.
Also making it clear on Instagram Live that he knew that he'd die young.
If I'm gonna die or ever be a sacrifice, I want to make sure that my life made at least 5 million kids happy.
The final music video he'd ever film was him attending his own funeral, explaining exactly how he thought it had happened to DJ Academics.
How does this story end?
I live as long as I possibly can, and then boom,
Is this
I
Juice
die
WRLD?
either of old age or somebody murder me, or you shoot me in my brain. I only gotta feel 2 seconds of pain, and then I don't gotta look at you or look at nobody no more. That's easy.
He'd add whoever killed him would be a stupid person
Yeah, he
who
a
doesn't
demon.
love life enough to try me.
I ain't gonna lie, X was the original aura form though. Like, I ain't gonna lie, X has never, ever since X died, no one has ever made a high top
Big
look
ass
good,
front
bro.
teeth.
No one has ever made a high top look good ever since X died, bro. Like, low-key, X put on high top.
But those people exist everywhere. DJ Academics then asks about his car,
Hey, yo, how often you drive that I-8?
with X then responding, bro, I be driving that and I'm scared as hell, because everyone knows what I drive. People have swerved to record me. I've been scared and thought I was going to die. Well, whilst driving that exact car, 6 months prior to his 21st birthday, X was shot by a group of idiots who didn't care about their life.
Like, they
Just
all look the same. These hugs, nigga. These
as he almost predicted perfectly. When the CCTV footage was then
Shinji,
released
my
publicly,
favorite
Thank you for
fans
following.
realized that
Please
his song
give me
Train
mod.
Food
I love
described
your content
exactly
and I would
what
love
had
to suck your
happened.
dick for it.
No clue
Can
what
you
there
mod
was
me?
next for me.
I've been-
Remember, there was people walking, talking
why
in
I'm
the
not getting a
distance.
chance
I was
before
dressed for
Mikasa, though?
winter weather, but the summer rays were kissing me. In the distance, he awaited me, with John Lennon predicting his
Damn.
similar fate, although with even
Devontae,
better accuracy.
Tyro,
Fans had
Darius,
already
and
predicted
Damien.
exactly how he'd die.
Dear Mr. Levin, from information I received while using a Ouija board, I believe that there will be an attempt to assassinate you.
With Lennon stating in a 1965 interview, we'll either go in a plane crash or we'll be popped
Is
off
this
by
Frederick
some
Douglass?
loony. 4 years later, he'd released
No,
the
bro,
song
what are
Come
you talking
Together, which contained one creepy
I ain't gonna lie, I don't
line
even know the
like,
Beatles.
"I'll
I haven't heard a
just
single
over,
Beatles song before.
Shoot me. The Beatles had also made a song called Happiness is a Warm Gun, talking about the joy that
FRI
a
want to
person
protest
gets from
about how
shooting.
Mikasa got
However,
mod
there
before
was
me or
one more
deboosted.
even crazier prediction. A local astrologer
Is
warned
this
John
MLK?
Lennon he would be shot on an island, prompting the
What?
couple to cancel a planned yachting trip
remember
around the
jerking off
Greek
with John
islands
Lennon
on a
before he
boat.
took off.
In fact, he
Good
was not
times.
shot on a Greek island, but an American one, Manhattan
Knock on
Island,
said
by
FRI
some
want to
loony
protest about
who
how
only
Mikasa
pulled
got
the
mod
trigger
before
for his
me or
own sick
deboosted.
enjoyment. John
Damn.
Lennon died on the same
Shinji,
day
my
as
favorite streamer. Could I pretty please give me mod? I love your content and I would love to suck your dick
Yo,
for it. Can you mod
nigga,
me?
nigga, knock on, you're about to get banned. If I don't see, if I check my YouTube comments, next time I check all of my YouTube comments, if I see my YouTube comments and you do not have a long comment written out for me, like the trial said you should, you are still in contempt, my nigga. You are still on probation. I need that edit and I need that comment. I need that edit and I need that comment on my latest video, bro. No, bro, because ain't no way I'm about to have this nigga on probation, not even fulfilling his probation tasks, bro.
Juice WRLD. December 8th, 39 years apart, with even weirder when looking at Juice WRLD's lyrics. In the song You Wouldn't Understand, he initially confirms that he listens to John Lennon. Then in All Girls Are the Same, he'd instead claim that he really felt like John Lennon, which was repeated in a different
There's
track.
a thing
Man,
called
this
stream
nigga
getting
loves
paused after
John
I press play
Lennon.
on a video.
I feel like this nigga love John.
It's
But
Bitsy
most
Rizzler.
notably,
Went up the
in the song
Fortnite
Way
yacht,
Too
down poured
Much,
the
Juice
Sigmas
WRLD
and
calls
washed the
himself
Rizzler
a
out.
drug
Out
abusing,
came the
codeine
Ohio and
using,
washed the Sigmas away. NTA.
I'm about to turn off TTS for this video, bro. I'm about to turn off TTS for this video. Don't spam random shit in the chat unless it's like something meaningful.
modern day John
ILWK
Lennon,
hate Angel. I spent
which would
20
be the
hours learning
exact
Japanese
substance
for him
that
just
led
for
to
him to
Juice
not look at
WRLD's
my disc
overdose.
profile.
It was December
Bump,
8th.
bump.
Well, in the song
Stream
Sip
gets
and
passed
Red,
immediately
Juice WRLD
once in
states, I'm
picture.
really starting to like my demons.
Damn.
One day, yeah, I really want to meet them. One
Mikasa
day,
yet again, me
I'm gonna
trying to
meet
get-
him on a Sunday. He'd also predict exactly how it'd happen. I wonder if
watch
my
that.
habits will kill me. I don't know why, but I get that feeling. Further predicting when it would happen 27 in the classic hit song legends. What's the 27 club? We ain't making it past 21.
We ain't making
We're not
it
gonna make it
past
to 21.
21.
You don't feel that way, do you? Or do you honestly feel that way?
Juice WRLD died only 6 days after his 21st birthday.
Oh, he made it to
As for
21,
the
man.
27 club, Jimi Hendrix knew that he'd be a part of that. In an
Oh, I
interview,
like
he
how he's
bluntly
doing, like-
states, I'm not sure I will
I low-key like how he's doing like old rappers and then new rap, or he's doing new rappers then old. I fuck with it. I don't know who Jimi Hendrix is. Future.
Similarly, during a 1969 trip to Morocco, Hendrix visited a point. When they flipped over a death card, Hendrix took the prediction literal. I'm going to die before I'm 30. Hendrix further told his fashion designer,
I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing what I'm doing.
but there was no better prediction than his song The Ballad. He'd write the lyrics many things he would try, for he knew soon. Now Jimmy's gone, he's not alone. His memory's still. He's not gone, he's just 5 years this. Jimi Hendrix recorded the song in October 1960.
Damn.
Then
He died in
4
70?
years, 11 months later in
Oh!
just 1 month shy of his fight.
Nigga died in
Denver's
70.
prediction was a bit more dental.
That's
you
crazy.
surely know him from his Country Roads Take Me Home, West
Yeah, I know that
Virginia,
song.
but it's his 6th most popular song that's a little more intriguing. Titled Leaving on a Jet Plane, he talks about hopping on a flight and never coming. Now the time has
he
come
did not
to
die
leave
in a
you.
plane crash,
One more
bro.
time, let
No.
me kiss you, and I'll be
There's no
hold
way.
me like you'll never let me go, cause I'm leaving. Don't know when I'll be back again. Well, 28 years after writing these lyrics,
No
John
way,
Denver
bro.
took a flight and never came, crashing into Monterey Bay just south of San Francisco. This song hits way more once you know that he died at a plane crash. This man left us way too soon, whilst Lil Peep's
tough.
entire discography repeatedly predicted first lines on his very first mixtape was, I got a feeling that I'm not gonna be here for next year, so let's laugh a little. Gone. When asked about death, he further add,
Everything changes with time. Where you're gonna be next year, you have no idea.
which was the main theme in countless
shit.
deaths. In Life is Beautiful, he'd state, I think I'ma die alone inside my room. Whilst in a different song, Falling for Me, Peep expressed, I don't want to
He
die.
said his
I don't
haircut's
want
out to.
OD."
See, I was about to
As a
say
result,
something.
Adam 20.
Like I was about to say something, but like I know it's gonna be on disrespectful. Like this nigga, like Huz used to go. I'm pretty sure my ex, she used to go crazy over this nigga.
When you come in and see that, just know that that's a Lil Peep memorial. Well, not a memorial because he's not dead yet, but he's working on it.
Having no clue what people would make a final in post reading, When I Die You'll Love Me, which would happen the very day.
Damn.
He overdosed alone inside his tour bus, described exactly in songs like I was dying and nobody. Tupac had a line that was even more chilling. I've been shot and murdered. Can't tell you how it happened word for word. He'd also release a song called If I Die Tonight, on which he raps, I hope they bury me and send me to my rest. Headlines reading, Murdered to Death, My Last Breath. Tupac was already shot at the age of 23, at which point he'd tell a journalist, they didn't get me this time, but it's coming. The journalist then asked,
What do you think's gonna happen in 15 years for you, or 10 years? Where do you see yourself?
to which Tupac responded.
Best case in the cemetery. Not in the cemetery. Sprinkled in ashes, smoked up by mahogany.
He'd therefore also tell a friend, I ain't gonna be around long enough to have kids. Tupac added, I'm telling you, I ain't gonna live past 25. At the age of 24, he'd released the song Death Around the Corner and claimed he was having visions of leaving here in a hearse. The final music video he ever made was for I Ain't Mad at Ya, in which he walks out of a venue and is gunned down unexpectedly. 4 months after filming it, Tupac walked out of a Mike Tyson boxing match and was gunned down unexpectedly. He
TTS
was,
is
as
off?
predicted,
I know.
25
Oh,
years
you're
old.
telling him TTS
But
is
you
off.
can't talk about Tupac without mentioning Biggie, whose one and only album he released while alive was eerily
I think somebody's trying to kill me. I'll be waking up paranoid. I'm really scared.
It featured songs like Who Shot Ya and Everyday Struggle, on which he states, sometimes I hear death knocking at my front door. On another song he raps, I swear to God I feel like death is effing calling me, but it's this interview here that's just downright scary. Biggie announces the name of his new set album, Life After Death, to be released a month. Well, 13 days later, Biggie was shot and killed, meaning Life After Death was released 16 days after he actually died. It featured songs such as Last Day and Somebody's Gotta Die, then closes with a titled You're Nobody Till Somebody. Mac Miller's songs followed a similar
That's
theme.
fucked,
There's an
bruh.
extremely long Reddit
That nigga said no way the 1990s Dave Blunt. That nigga said he was a 1990s Dave Blunt.
post highlighting every Mac Miller lyric that foreshadowed
Nah, that's fucked up. Biggie was a 1990s Dave Blunt. Alright, bro.
death, and even then the top comment is, there's more than that, my friend. Many come from his 2014 mixtape Faces, which featured songs like Funeral and Grand Finale, as well as lines perfectly predicting, suppose I'll die alone from an overdose of such. On the mixtape rape he'd further state, a drug habit like Hoffman will probably put me in a coffin, although 2 years later he'd changed. In his Stopped Making Excuses documentary, Mac stated,
"Overdosing is dairy. You don't go down a tree because you overdosed."
On his song Perfect Circle / Godspeed, Mac further added, everybody say they don't want me to OD and have to talk to my mother, telling her they could have done more to help me, and she'll be crying saying that she'll do anything to have me back. I need to wake up before one morning. On That's Life, Mac Miller told the world, I'm headed to the other side, where the grass is always greener. However, there was no crazier line than this one rap. To everyone who sell me drugs, don't mix it with that bullshit. I'm hoping not to join them. Well, Mac died 3 months before 27, overdosing on pills mixed with one of his final
not
lines.
the Fenty, no.
Released just 35 days.
I'm tired of ads. Like, you have to have, like, you can't complain this bad and not have $6 in your bank account, gang. You cannot complain this bad and not have
fingers slipping. In a motherfucking instant, I'll be gone.
Damn. Rest in peace, all these niggas. Rest in peace, all them niggas. Rest in peace, all them niggas.